Welcome to the Parenting Roundabout Speed Round, where we answer a quick question every day to keep our group chat fun going all week long. I think I've said before that we have a little tradition in our family that every night we go through the newspaper and the IMDb listings of celebrity birthdays and guessing how old people are. And in the course of that, we often look at the trivia on IMDb about various people and see what their real name is. Or I will also often read out the names of people my husband has never heard of, and he'll be like, "You're making these names up." So today we thought, if we were famous in that way, if we were going onto the stage or screen, would we change our names or would we keep what we got? Catherine, what would your stage name be?
I think I would just revert to my maiden name because it is easier to pronounce upon sight. Mm-hmm. I mean, my name...
And for the people who don't follow you on Facebook, what is that?
It is Cartwright.
So Catherine Cartwright sounds very, you could be on a soap opera.
On a Broadway, or even a Broadway stage.
Yeah, it works.
It's got
name. That alliteration going on, and when people see it, they know how to pronounce it. And
yes,
because Haleko, it's actually not hard, but when people see it, they don't know what to do, and they get panic.
They maybe don't know which syllable gets the stress is what I would worry about.
Right.
Haleko or
yes, and that's what we get most of the time. Haleko, is that it? Haleko. So I think Cartwright is just easier. And side note, after I got married and after I changed my name, like Social Security and all that stuff, my husband said, "I would have changed my name to your name. It's so nice and easy." I'm like, nice try, buddy. It's too late.
Yeah, it's too bad that's not the tradition, is that you look at your two last names and you decide which one is more practical and you pick that.
Right. Nope, that's not what happened.
How about you, Nicole? What would your stage name be?
Yeah, I don't like my last name for the same reason that Catherine doesn't like hers, because people look at it and get really scared and then just don't even bother pronouncing it. They'll say the first syllable and then kind of mumble the rest.
Yeah.
and then they try 3 or 4 times and it just goes downhill from there. And I've never liked my first name. I've never liked it. It's just too hard. It's just too hard sounding. So if I had to change my name, it would involve really soft consonants like S's and actually lots of S's and M's and, something.
Have you strategized one? Make one up right now.
Okay. Let's say, I just had one in my mind. Melissa.
Just Melissa?
Melissa. And then maybe something traditional or sort of very regal sounding like Catherine's last name. What would that be? What would that Buckingham or I don't know.
Oh, you could go on the Bartlett Secretary name generator.
Oh yes, perfect. We will send you the link to this, Nicole.
Sounds
it's just an endless stream of 3-syllable names.
I love it.
Yes,
that would be
perfect. You'll have to pick one on there and let us know what it is.
Sounds good. I will.
I have the unfortunate situation of both my maiden and married names being somehow difficult for people to pronounce. I get Muro a lot for Moro, even though Moro seems perfectly comprehensible to me, but people have trouble with it. And my maiden name was Evans, except that it was spelled Evens.
Oh dear.
So I would either get Evans or I would get people telling me I'm not spelling my name right. So,
and then they would tell you that your first name you also were getting wrong, right?
And yes, and that I'm also Teresa. Yes, it's like I feel bad because I would want to be one of those people who uses my actual name and does not make one up, but I would have to, maybe I would just go with my full first name and middle name. Terry Ann Elizabeth sounds like it could be an actress.
Yeah.
Yes, it could.
You wouldn't even need a last name with that. It could just be T-A-E.
Me and Shannon Elizabeth, we'd be tight. So people would think we were
sisters.
An elderly aunt.
An elderly aunt.
And niece. Well, that'll be it for today's speed round. Come back tomorrow for a much longer group chat and visit parentingroundabout.com for all our weekly episodes.